A kid tripped over the bottom stair last week while running up the stairs and skinned their knee. They no longer run up the stairs. Skinning their knee was most likely A, an unconditioned positive punisher, B, a conditioned positive punisher, C, an unconditioned negative punisher, or D, a conditioned negative. A is the correct answer. Unconditioned positive punisher. So this one was a tricky one because it's asking us a couple of things. So we have this scenario. A kid tripped over the bottom stair last week while running up the stairs and skinned their knee. They no longer run up the stairs. So skinning their knee was most likely. So we can break it down a couple of ways. The first thing we can do is choose whether it's unconditioned or conditioned. So pain, when it's related to our behavior that's just occurred, typically functions as a punisher for whatever behavior we were doing. Now, again, this may not be for every person in the world. There may be people who pain functions as a reinforcement because of learned or other reasons. But for most people, it functions as an unconditioned punisher because it is born in that if we're feeling pain, we should stop doing whatever it is because it's causing damage to our body, which makes us more likely to survive. If I, skin a newborn baby's leg, which I would never want to do, but if I did, they would probably recoil their leg from that pain. That is instantaneously them moving away from that because it's functioning as a punisher for being close to me because I have skinned their knee, which again, I would never do. But it's even a newborn baby can do it because our bodies from the, very beginning of when we're born try to avoid pain typically so that we can best survive. So this is unconditioned, but now we've got to decide whether this is a positive punisher or a negative punisher. So in this case, they skinned their knee, which is something added to, like, the pain from skinning your knee was added to the equation. It was added to the scenario. My knee did not hurt. And now pain has been added to my knee because I have fallen and skinned it. So this becomes an unconditioned positive punisher. So A is the correct answer here, unconditioned positive punisher. So we can eliminate the negative punishers because nothing's being removed from this scenario. And we can remove the conditioned positive punisher because pain is typically unconditioned, especially when we're talking about it for punishment. So B, C, and D cannot be correct. So then A is the most correct answer. And again, we can double check our answers by looking back and being like, okay, is pain unconditioned? Yes. Is there an increase or a decrease in this behavior? They're no longer running up the stairs. So there's a stark decrease in this behavior. So that is going to be punishment. And is it positive or negative? Something's added, the pain, this is positive. So A is the correct answer, unconditioned positive punisher. Unconditioned punishers do not need to be paired with any other form of punishment. Things like painful stimulation, light, sound, and temperature, especially high magnitude sounds, high magnitude temperature, high magnitude light, are all going to or all can function as unconditioned punishers depending on the magnitude of them. And then just a reminder on positive and negative punishment. So positive punishment, which is also called type 1, is when the presentation of a stimulus right after a response decreases the frequency of the behavior that occurred just before it. Negative punishment or type 2 is when the withdrawal of a stimulus, so we're removing something, decreases the frequency of a behavior.